So I would wait till 6 p.m. when I'm returning home before I eat, and this was a daily lifestyle. So people often commented that I was losing weight. I constantly had stomach pains and irregular bowel movement because of these habits. I had an abnormal outlook on food, and this affected what I ate, when I ate, and how much I ate at a time, whether in large or small quantities. This behavior started 2 years ago, but intensified when I got into school. So people often commented that I was losing weight, and they attributed it to school stress, but I knew there was more to it. Since I didn't eat on time, I normally starved myself because of my dislike for certain foods, such as sausages, plantain porridge, ekpankukwo, baked foods like egg roll, buns, shortbread, puff-puff, and snacks especially. I even dislike shawarma and meat pies. My siblings would often joke that I was a local girl who was only drawn to garri. This abstinence from snacks and baked foods only led to more starvation, especially when I was in school. So I would wait till 6 p.m. when I'm returning home before I eat, and this was a daily lifestyle. I always said to myself that homemade food was the best. I looked forward to garri and soup majorly. Garri was my best dish, and those days, my brother and I normally had eating competitions. We waited to see the last man standing because the food was in a very large quantity. I wasn't plagued by the need to lose weight. I wasn't anorexic. In fact, I looked forward to gaining weight and constantly compared myself to others whenever I saw that they had added more weight compared to me. Then I started the habit of starving myself for hours, and thereafter stuffing myself with so much food that I could barely walk. In my mind, I was making up for all the hours I missed out on food. It became so bad that my elder sister always exclaimed whenever she saw me approaching the kitchen to dish my food. She always knew what was coming. Despite all of this, I did not add weight. Instead, I became much thinner. In addition to sickness, I constantly had stomach pains and irregular bowel movement because of these habits. Deliverance from food disorders and digestive problems. On that Sunday, when Pastor called out for those with abnormal eating habits, I hesitated because I didn't really see it as much of a problem. In my head, I still assumed that I had to take in large quantities at a time so I would grow. But I later decided to go out, and I became intentional about the prayer as the Holy Spirit brought all my past experiences and struggles to mind. I had always wanted to gain more weight, but multiple people had told me that when I give birth, it would happen. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to start growing now. As Pastor prayed that Sunday, I felt peace in my mind, and I also knew that it would require a lot of self-control on my part, and that it would also require me to be satisfied with the body that God has given me. Since that day, I have been watchful of how much I eat. I don't starve myself and make up for it later. Even when I end up eating late, I still maintain a sizable portion that can satisfy my hunger. I have eaten sausage, ekpankukwo, and I even ate puff-puff, even though I did not finish it. I no longer have those stomach pains because I now find myself regularly eating. I thank God that He has brought me this level of deliverance, and I'm sure that He is going to continue working on this aspect till my deliverance is complete. I no longer eat with the sole intention of changing my body type. I enjoy food now, even though I haven't added as much weight as I had wanted to. I thank God for the healing of my body and mind. For this, may His name be praised.
Thanks for watching. For more stories of God's transforming power as well as all the life-changing content, do check out the links in the description. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, turn on your notification bell, and share. God bless you.